Stampers, Kim from StampingImperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I want to share a scrapbook page with you today because the holiday season is coming up, and this could easily be made into a card, stamping an image or a sentiment in the center. You're just going to make everything smaller in card size. I was inspired by the Endless Wishes snowflakes and by the colors in the All Is Calm Designer Series paper. So let me show you how I got started. I'm going to start actually with a piece of Soft Sky cardstock, and I'm going to use the whole piece of cardstock, and I'm going to take the 3 snowflake stamps from the Endless Wishes stamp set, and it is a photopolymer stamp set, so it is a clear stamp set. And I'm going to start with Smoky Slate. Now, the page that I created has all of my stuff on, has like the decoration on the right hand side, so I'm going to flip everything and make the coordinating page with this. But I'll start out the same way, and I'm going to just take the 3 different sized snowflakes, and I'm just going to randomly stamp around the edges and down sort of along the, probably maybe 4 inches in, 3 or 4 inches in. So I'm going to just put different size snowflakes all around like that. So I'll go to this medium size, and don't overthink this. Like, I feel like when you're crafting, it's easy to overthink something. This is not something you should overthink. Like, you just want to make random snowflakes all around. Then there's a little size, we'll fill in with the little size like that. Here's the little one. I should have used a smaller block, because if I rock my clear block here, I could end up getting excuse me, ink from my clear block onto my paper if I'm not careful. So I'm being pretty careful. Just like this. And I'll just fill in a little bit, and then that's that. So that was Smoky Slate. It was a light gray color. Now I'm going to take a piece of Pear Pizzazz. These are 2 colors, Soft Sky and Pear Pizzazz, 2 colors in the All Is Calm Designer Series paper, and I'm just going to attach this Soft Sky that I just stamped with a Smoky Slate. I'm going to attach this over to the right hand side. The other one, I put this on the left, and I'm going to try to get an even amount of Pear Pizzazz around the top, the bottom, and the sides. And you notice that I'm putting the snowflakes that I just stamped to the edge of the paper, just like that. Now I've taken a piece of this striped All Is Calm Designer Series paper, and I cut this at 10 by 10. So I just cut 2 2-inch strips off this to make it a nice square 10-inch piece. Okay, and then I'm going to put this down so it's centered in the Soft Sky, but I have it moved toward the left, and I'm just leaving a little sliver of the Pear Pizzazz on the side, just like that. Now I'm going to take the 'Tis the Season photopolymer stamp, and this comes from the Many Merry Stars, and it's already curved. It's just perfect. And I'm going to stamp that in the Lost Lagoon ink pad that I just had sitting here. Here we go. So this is Lost Lagoon, another one of the colors in the All Is Calm Designer Series paper, and I'm just going to stamp this up toward the top, just like that. For the Designer Series paper, I stamped it right onto the Designer Series paper. I feel like I don't do that enough. It's just a fun little way to add a little something extra to your Designer Series paper. And the next thing I have 2 more pieces of cardstock that I'm going to use. I have this fantastic brushed silver paper, and I've cut this at 8.5 by 8.5, and then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that I've cut at 8 by 8. So I'll just attach the Whisper White and center it on the brushed silver. Just like this. Ooh, I've got ink on my hands. These little smudges come from having ink on your hands, so you want to be really careful about that. I'll cover it with a picture or something when I put my pictures down. Now I'm going to attach this, and I attach this maybe about a 1/2 inch from the bottom and edge of the All Is Calm Designer Series paper, just like this. I took a piece of, in the holiday catalog, Stampin' Up! Has this Lost Lagoon taffeta ribbon. Oh, I love this color. Look how pretty this is. Another color in the All Is Calm Designer Series paper. So I'm putting a glue dot on each end of this, and I'm just going to wrap this around so the glue dot attaches to the back, and I'm leaving maybe a 1/2 inch, somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 inch of that Whisper White showing there. And I'm just putting the glue dots on the back of the paper. I'm leaving this open until I get my pictures attached, and then I'll put a couple more glue dots under that to hold it down. Now I also have a piece of this silver baker's twine, and this was in last year's holiday catalog, and they carried it over to the annual catalog, and it's pretty fun. It's got a little silver string through it. So I'm going to do the same thing. I have a glue dot. These ribbon pieces are about 13 inches long, so I just put one glue dot on. I'm going to try to center this in the Lost Lagoon, and then without pulling it too tight because I don't want to bend my page, I'm just attaching this to the back. If I can get a hold of it, I'll attach it to the back. And I don't care that the back is going to be sticky because I'm going to slide this into a plastic sleeve, and there will be another page on the back, or facing the back of that, I should say. Now, here's another fun thing. I used a lot of different products here. I've been having the snowflake card thinlits. They came with this snowflake die, and I mean, look at all the goodies you get in this. Whether you decide to use this flip card thinlet or not, you get all kinds of other goodies in this thinlet set. So there are lots of things to play with here. So I cut, using my Big Shot, I cut out a snowflake using the snowflake thinlet and the brushed silver paper, and I had to go through from the back and push to get that out. I very gently used my paper piercer to do that, and I put a not a glue dot, but a Stampin' Dimensional on the center of this. Okay, now this is going to go over here, and when I place this, I'm going to place the Stampin' Dimensional right above the Lost Lagoon ribbon, and I'm going to make sure that this is on the page just like that. Now I've created a double bow with that silver baker's twine, and I'm just attaching that with a glue dot. And you can put more glue dots if you want to hold it in place, just so you can play around with that. And for my final touches, I'm using some of these silver and snowflake sequins from the All Is Calm sequins, which I just had here, right here. And I attach these with glue dots. So I'm going to take 3 snowflakes, and I'm going to take a couple of sequins, a couple of the larger sequins. I like the larger ones. And I like the larger ones because I like to put rhinestones in the middle. The sequin actually reflects the rhinestone. I take a glue dot and I just roll it and pick up one of the snowflakes. And I'm going to put these, I'm going to put 3 of these here up at the top. I'm just going to line them up, try to get them as evenly spaced as I can. Now, you can be really fussy and measure if you want to. I'm just not that fussy. I know that probably drives the perfectionists out there crazy because I want it done, and if I'm fussy it won't get done. And these are called, by the way, the frosted sequins. They're pretty fun. You get a couple different sizes of the silver sequins. So I'm going to take one of the silver sequins, and I have it like cupped up. I'm going to put one down here, right here, and then I'm going to take the next one. I'm going to put that in the middle of 'Tis the Season, right in the middle of that curve, and put that down. And then inside the sequins I add a larger rhinestone. The rhinestones come with glue dots on the back, so I just have to pick it up and press it down where I want it in the center of that sequence. And I use my paper piercer. Lots of people use their scissors, use whatever. Some people just use their fingers. Then I took the medium size rhinestones and put one in the middle of each of the snowflakes, because snowflake pages should have bling. Okay, now this leaves me lots of room to add photos. I can put as many photos as I want here. I can put one big fabulous photo there, or I can put several smaller ones, and I can journal around them. So that leaves me lots of space to do that, and it feels like a pretty uncluttered page. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Stop by my blog at stampingandperfection.com. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel for more tips, tricks, and ideas. And make sure you like this video below and share with your friends. Thanks very much for watching.